Join IJF NFT.
The time has come. This year, Guayaquil will shine with its own light. Ecuador will once again be the center of the world. We will dress in the white color of respect and honor. We will carry inside the values that this city has. We live like this as one family. We wear the judo armor that shows friendship and courage. We do what is fair at all times. We have learned to get up, no matter how hard the fall. This is how we are, a city that dresses in judo. Junior Judo World Championship, Guayaquil 2022.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Guayaquil in Ecuador for the final block on day 2 of competition at this year's Junior World Championships, and I'm delighted to be sitting alongside former world champion Dennis van der Geest. Good afternoon, Dennis.
Good afternoon, everybody. Final block. We have 3 different weight categories today. 2 for the women, 1 for the men. Men under 73 kilograms, and for the women it's under 57 and under 63. So 9 fights we will see, 3 finals, and we've seen some really good judo today, and I'm looking forward to this final block.
Yeah, we've got Italians again featuring here in the first contest, and then we've got the return of the Japanese, because we say that because they weren't around last edition. They're here in force and doing well, not having it entirely their own way, and we haven't seen the kind of really standout, spectacular, underline the name, never to be forgotten type of performance yet. But hey, it's early days yet. It's only day 2, and we've still got the team event to come on Sunday, and we've got our finals here today, so we may yet see something that will impress us.
And it's good to see that a few countries, you can actually see that they don't, sometimes you have a country and they have 1 or 2 really good juniors, but there are a few countries that have like a big line of good performers. You already mentioned Italy. They're doing really well. Spain as well. Brazil. Today somebody from the Netherlands in the final, and of course the Japanese, the Turkish. There are a lot of Georgia, a lot of different countries that are competing very well yesterday and today as well.
Okay, the first of the weight categories that we're going to see features the under 57 kilo category. We pointed out this morning, right at the beginning, that Özlem Yıldız was someone to look out for, and yesterday we had that thread, didn't we, where the number 1 seed made it to the final
and again it's happening. Yes, and let's see, she's in the final against Omori from Japan, and that's the story. So we the most of the Japanese, we did not see them before, because they weren't competing at the last World Championships juniors. So for us, a lot of those Japanese, it's maybe their first or their second time that they're out from Japan fighting the international circuit. So Omori was definitely today one to watch, and that's the final. But we will first see the first bronze medal contest. In the white it will be Reis from Brazil, and in blue it's Toniolo from Italy.
Okay, we're looking forward to that. There were a couple of talking points from this morning, mostly to do with tactics that were employed by some of the judokas. Some got it right. I think the Japanese got it right. It wasn't the most attractive that we saw, but it took her to the semi-final, and in the semi-final she came unstuck. She carried out the same tactics and came unstuck. She'd actually defeated Karem Primo in the opening contest with what a lot of people were talking about was an unfortunate way of getting past an opponent, but you know, it's not always the most attractive.
No, and it was quite difficult to throw her, but in the end it was Cardoso who now is in the final, and I think she was today the one on fire, and if somebody could stop her, that was the one. Yeah, it's always in juniors, you know, you have so much difference in the style. Well, the tactics are not always that big developed as you see when you're watching the seniors. Here still you see sometimes people making stupid mistakes or just like fighting way too open. We saw it, somebody who has a Wazari on the board and like in the last 10 seconds, you know, they can do whatever they want, but then still Wazari falls from the other side, and that's also, I think, the fun part of watching juniors.
Okay, we come now to the first of the bronze medal contest in the under 57 kilo category. Bianca Reis of Brazil goes up against Veronica Toniolo of Italy. It'll be Reis in the white judogi, Toniolo in blue, and the referee in the middle for this one is, I think it's Raul, isn't it? Can't really see yet.
Yeah.
Raul Camacho of Spain, I beg your pardon, yes it is. Right, we're underway.
Yeah, that was, I think, way too long on one side, and that's also the penalty that she gets for holding on one side and don't attack. But she had to grab that one-sided because it was Toniolo who really had the grips in a really strong way. I think this whole Italian team, I said it today, they are all looking very fit, powerful, just yeah, a well-trained team.
Reis was in the top half of the draw and lost her quarter-final to Eguchi Rin of Japan. That put her in the repechage contest where she got past Tasha Cancella of the United States of America. Toniolo was down in Pool D. Actually, she was the number 3 seed in the competition. She lost out in her semi-final to Omori Akari of Japan, and that put her into this bronze medal contest.
Yeah, still, and again she's having this one-sided grip, but that's because she cannot do anything against a real strong gripping from Toniolo.
Toniolo was very clever to just keep the hand over there and
yeah, just holding both sleeves, and then you also have the control of the arm of your opponent, and she just crossed it over.
And Reis then had to attack and attack. You couldn't just
because you already had a Shido for a one-sided gripping.
Two minutes left on the clock. We've had 2 women's weight categories so far, and the Italians have featured in both the finals. Okay, they're not going to be in the final this time round, but they picked up a gold and a silver, and they could have a third medal here if Toniolo could come up with a win. That's gone across the face there. Looking for some protection from the referees. The second time it's gone against the chin, and it was painful the first time round. It's even more painful this time. Let's see if she'll get spurred on to come up with her own action.
No, it did not ease the Reis from Brazil. She's an aggressive fighter.
Well, as long as she continues to attack with the one-sided grip, there shouldn't be a problem. Toniolo picks up a penalty for passivity. And she's really got to get active now. Bianca Reis of Brazil looking much more active. Slightly tentative Makikomi effort there from Toniolo, but at least she managed to get an attack in. Trying anything at the moment, Toniolo. So, the first of our contests in this final block goes into the golden score. She's just got to be a little bit more careful with that attack. It's right on the edge of looking like a false attack.
Oh, countered her the other way around. The Wazari is there. Well, it's golden score, so
won't matter. Well,
no,
it's no good asking for the a replay now after you've told the fighter to stop the Osaikomi.
And she also tapped. So, you know,
I think
maybe
that's a
this
score
is
anyway.
Yeah, but okay, but let's say that it's not a score. She directly goes on into Newaza. This is
well, she's at a disadvantage now, Toniolo.
No, this is not right, because afterwards she had a hold down.
Yeah.
And the girl tapped out.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, for me, if I was fighting in this area, in this era, I would never stop. If they give Ippon, I don't care.
Yeah.
If I will
you have
hold
to drag
them,
me off.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's going to happen now. We've just set ourselves up for the possibility that someone's watching those athletes saying, "I'm not getting up."
No, but she. Okay, maybe it wasn't a score, but she was in such an advantage afterwards in the Newaza, and
And now she picks up the second penalty.
Oh, again a good attack from the Italian.
Toniolo is going to have to find a way to win this, or else this is going to leave a very, very tricky situation to explain. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's the one who is the closest to the scores.
Close again. Yeah. She's got to be careful here on the ground. I think she's lost it now anyway. Bianca Rees, the opportunity to work something from that position. Toniolo's got to come up with a way to deal with this.
Yeah.
That one-sided, non-stop attacks.
Yeah, well, Rice is having this one-sided grip because of the strong grip of Toniolo, but yeah, she changed it, now she's doing a lot every time without even having a big chance of scoring. Just she looks really busy.
Yeah.
And that helped her because there are 2 Shidos on the board for the Italian. But we're now watching this already for 8 minutes, and the biggest chances for a score were for the Italian.
Oh, Sumigaeshi, almost. That was a good effort.
The third or fourth good effort.
Excellent change of direction here. Just managed to turn onto her front. And without a doubt, Toniolo has come closest to scoring. In fact, she was given a score and then it was taken away. Almost. Almost. Oh, a chance on the ground now. Good turn from Rose, the Brazilian. Still not quite out of it yet. The referee will call Mate here. Of
and I have the feeling that Toniolo can throw her.
Yes.
If she had like a bit more will in her throws. Again, that one side.
Yeah. Almost got turned again.
Can she make the Sumigaeshi again? Maybe? No.
Not from there, yeah. Well, that's the tactic from Rees to try and slow Toniolo down, to go on one side. She can't then get involved in settling and coming up with her own grip to do anything. She's got to deal with that one-sided grip. But it's never looked as though she's going to throw her from there. It's intriguing, really, as opposed, because we want to see who's going to work out the way to win. What a start to the final block.
Well, as a judo lover, for me, Toniolo is the favorite.
Yes. Yeah, nothing going here. I'm just wondering how long it will be before that tactic with to go over on one side is seen as no longer positive. Almost. How close is that?
Yeah, but after a while, you know, now I think you have to give her something for it, like put the second Shido on the board for the Brazilian.
Yeah, there's got to be a reason for the Shido.
Yeah,
and there it is. There you go. So they haven't counted those attacks on the one side, like as you said.
That's it. And again, no.
Well, has he put a score on the board there?
Yeah, but
you have to come and look at the landing.
Just go on for sure, because
I'm not getting
sure.
up.
I'm not sure. No, just go on. Just go. Get the leg out. Make the hold down. Get the leg out. There it's out.
And that'll do.
Okay,
and
well,
just keep. No, I'm not getting up.
No,
I'm not getting up. I'm waiting until the Osaikomi is finished. I would have said that. I would actually have said that. No, I'm not getting up.
No, at least stay there for 10 seconds.
Exactly.
100%. Because this is also debatable. Yeah, you cannot change it anymore. But yeah, well, maybe this is not a Wasari, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, we'll see it from a different angle. Okay, it's on the side, but the elbow is out. Okay, but it's not that different than the first Wasari we saw.
Exactly.
If I would stay, I would at least stay there for 10 seconds. Yeah, but I think it was also accumulating.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it was quite clear that she was the one who tried to actually make a score, not only look busy, but
so
also
so many times.
Yeah. And for Rice, you know, she did what she could, and it's not her fault, of course. At all. And she tried really hard, but every time it was the Italian that was really close to the scores. Yeah.
And actually, now when we see the one that was given, Wasari first of all, it was less than the one that she did give. Intriguing, that one, wasn't it, Dennis?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Right, we come now to the second of the bronze medal contests in the under 57 kilo category. Marta Garcia of Spain goes up against Eguchi Rin of Japan. It's Garcia in the white judogi, Eguchi in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Ioana Babiuk of Romania. I do think we've made a problem for ourselves with that score in golden score going into Osaikomi. I can't see anyone not holding for the 10 seconds now.
Well, I would do that for sure. I don't care if you know, you just wait just to be sure that you're there, because the Brazilian was tapping out because she already thought that it was over. Yeah. So if you just lay there and you think it's over and then somebody grabs you into a hold down, then that's also not fair. But they were still competing. She was in the hold down, and then after a few seconds she, well, she just tapped out.
And Gucci came up with the score there. Now just got to free the right leg.
And
out comes the foot, lost the top half. And I think Dennis's point over the last day and a half, almost 2 days now, is it's absolutely essential to control the top half before you start trying to extract the leg and the foot. If you haven't got that, you're going to lose it.
Can't they wipe the camera one time? It's not... Yeah.
It's a bit steamy down there, isn't it? Or get it focused properly. That's a better... That's clarity. Not necessarily the... And there you go. Got it now. So plenty of time left on the clock for Garcia to come back into this. Wasari down at the moment. Higuchi looking reasonably comfortable. Thought about the Yoko Sutemi was up, but wasn't in the best position. They don't look really determined, those left-sided efforts from Higuchi. Again, another athlete just looking as though they're just throwing it in for the sake of putting something in there.
Oh, that was nice from very far. Some sort of Ashiguruma Osotogari. Yeah, nice one. No, it's quite clear who's the stronger in this bronze medal contest. I think Garcia, but you never know, of course, it's judo, but doesn't have the tools to make a score.
And if you're chasing,
and you get a Shido for and that's and she gets a Shido for non-attacking, but not that she doesn't. Yeah, she wants to attack, but she doesn't see an opening. Or every time it's Higuchi also strong with the grips, the left hand out straighten, but every time she does something, just enough. So the time is ticking away. And it's a bronze medal for Japan. Higuchi is the one that wins the second bronze medal.
Disappointment for Garcia in finishing in 5th place. But as Dennis was pointing out there, tactically well fought by Iguchi Rin. Very little opportunity for Garcia to come up with an attack. The timing by the Japanese was pretty good.
Yeah,
and just her gripping and movement.
Yeah, the left hand all the time was so dominant, and there was just not one way for her to break this this strong arm. I like that one. Just from so far away, like not stepping close to your opponent, but stepping away from her, and then outreach with your leg to the farthest knee. Good control with the arms.
We come now to the final of the under 57 kilo category. Özlem Yildiz of Turkey goes up against Omori Akari of Japan. It'll be Yildiz in the white judogi, Omori in blue. And the referee in the middle for this one is Roberta Chiolia of Italy. Yildiz, the number 1 seed this morning. Here she is in the final.
Yeah, she doesn't like the left hand of Omori.
Yeah, she wants to be up on the lapel, but
yeah,
it's under control, and they're both broken off there. And it was Omori who picked up the penalty.
Yeah, it was also quite clear that she was really holding that arm away, and this is like the final that you can see that the first minute they're really scanning each other, like, okay, how strong do you feel? I'm not going to take any risk. This was the first moment that Yildiz felt confident enough to change the grip.
Went a little bit too far through with that.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, Mori's picked up a second penalty here inside the first half of the contest as well. It's time for passivity.
This fight for this right arm of Yildiz. It looks like they're... Yeah, it looks like a dance, those two arms, all the time. Yeah, that's both okay. The left side is okay for both, and change here.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Looked like a good setup. Couldn't quite come the third time round with a change.
Nice change from right to left from Omori.
Well, if Yildiz is really clever here, she's going to step things up and try and steal this via the third Shido route.
Yeah, she's not even trying to get the right-handed grip. She's now the last minute. She's only attacking on the left-hand side. Well, it's already quite good that you can actually make this change. There are not many judokas who could do this at the highest level, of course.
Yildiz has got to be first here again. Just keep the pressure up and really force Omori into attacking where she doesn't want to. That's when you're at your weakest. Both unattractive attacks, aren't they? Nothing's happening from there.
Yeah, they're countering their own legs over and over again. Now she has the right grip for a moment. Left again, and I don't have the feeling that Omori is speeding up.
No, she's got one tempo.
Well, 4 minutes are gone, into golden score, still 2 Shidos on the board for the Japanese fighter. It's Yildiz who tries to put the pressure on her all the time. Of course, she's hoping for that third Shido. Oh, is that the score to bring her the gold? Yes. Look at this. Look what happened there. So that was the sumigeshi without even having a leg. Look. No. It's only the rotation from the upper body.
This is a better.
So from right to left, it's not even in between the legs or.
It's up around the waist.
No.
So a lot of top half here.
Yeah, she just pushes the waist a little bit. So a gold medal for Turkey. Yildiz came today as the highest ranked and wins the gold medal.
Well, the first #1 seed.
Yeah, that actually wins the gold medal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There have been a few who've tried. Right, we come now to the first of the bronze medal contests in the under 73 kilo category. Coming into the arena and taking his place on the mat is Jack Ionescu of the United States of America. He's up against Szegedi Daniel of Hungary. It will be Ionescu in the white judogi, Szegedi in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Vyacheslav Peretyeko of Uzbekistan. I had to go and chat with Jack and his brother. As a pair of them, there may be more, but the two that I know. I was just checking to see about the pronunciation of their name, and they said in the United States of America it's Ionescu.
Ionescu.
Yeah, they don't worry about the U, because I said Ionescu.
Ionescu.
But they said, yeah,
Ionescu.
Ionescu. I suppose it's a little bit like Yamashita.
Yamashita.
And they say Yamashita. You
Yamashita.
hardly hear it, so it's Ionescu. Anyway, he's done a good job getting himself into a medal contest here in the under 73 kilo category, and a youngster. He's already been on the Grand Prix circuit, the World Tour. I think I may have seen him in a Grand Slam if I'm not mistaken, but just making his way up now.
Like the way he was listening to his coach,
Colton Brown.
Colton Brown.
Almost. We saw Szegedi employ that earlier on.
Yep.
In a slightly unique fashion.
Here. He's really listening to his coach, like, yes, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This could go always. Whoa. Yes, good Uchimata there. With a strong right-handed grip.
Really well worked. He comes under attack here, almost going over, and then...
Yeah, well, it's not Uchimata, it's more like Ashiguruma Aragoshi.
Just goes on the outside, yeah.
But...
Yes, you're right, Dennis. There is a feel of a wheel to it.
Oh, nice, Ojigari. So close to the ground. First one I've ever seen doing that was Parlati from Italy, and now you see it more and more often.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that, judoka around the world learn from each other.
Half the contest gone. Ionescu leads by Wazzari. Needs to take a good long look at the clock, take in some instructions from Colton Brown. He's been there, done it.
But Szegedi is not done, because it's not that I see Ionescu fighting defensive at the moment. Still quite open fight.
He's blocked that little sit-down Kataguruma effort again. He probably needs to just hold that back and use it as a surprise, as opposed to his go-to technique.
Well, until now, the moments that Szegedi gets to make a score, he's not making real good use of it. It's a bit too, how do you say it, sloppy or something.
Yeah, untidy.
Untidy.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like now, he has the good grip, and then you see he comes with something, but not even hooking in the leg. So
and not troubling Ionescu either. He stepped off that fairly easily. I mean, he did know it was coming, but still reacted well. This is a good effort from the young American. He's got a minute to try and hold the Hungarian off. As he presses forward looking for a score.
Good work on the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Earn your seconds. Just go on.
There's another look at the clock.
Yeah. Let's see if you can roll them over. Again, this hand in the belt twist.
Yeah, Dennis and I are not keen on that.
Sakadi, I saw him. He fell on the ground in a bit of strange way on his shoulder. So he has 38 seconds to come with a plan, something. And well, this is something that he tried now for a few times, and that's not working.
Ionesco, as they say, he can head for the hills now and run. 20 odd seconds left to go, can afford to burn one. Shido tries to work on the ground now. Pull him in. Don't want to go in that direction. Yeah.
Yeah, pull him in the area. Yeah, that's the things you learn after having a lot of competitions. Because then he was now still fighting in the Newaza and the fight was over.
Yeah.
Now Tsegedi has one more chance. Yeah, but he can handle that. Maybe one Shido. That's it.
That's it now. Don't want to do anything silly from here. Here's a chance now. Keep him on the ground. Work from there. 2 seconds left to go, and that, I'm afraid, is that. I've never seen anything less than 4 seconds. And he's decided that it's not going to happen. Yeah, you can't believe
that's
it.
That's a good celebration. Yeah, that's what we like. He's really happy with that. Well, really happy, and he has all the right
absolutely
to be happy, because he had a good day and worked really hard for it. Also here in this bronze medal contest.
Yes, there's that little Ouchigari that you're talking about, the low one.
This was a good score.
Well, that gave us a bit of entertainment as well as some action. Jack Ionesco, the United States of America. Right, coming up next, the second of the bronze medal contest in the under 73 kilo category. Marcin Kowalski of Poland goes up against Kote Kapanadze of Georgia. It'll be Kowalski in the white judogi, Kapanadze in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is David Fuentes of Australia. Here come the two athletes. Kapanadze, just a single slip today that put him into this bronze medal contest. He lost his semi-final to Tanaka Ryuga of Japan. There was a moment when there could have been an all-Georgia final. It never materialized, so Kapanadze now has to battle his way through for the bronze medal. unseeded this morning, the Georgian.
Oh, the straight lift, yeah. So the lift was there, quite high. But then they just came back on the ground. And there it was the Georgian who tried to make the Ouchigari and just like push him on his back.
Just kept himself up, didn't he, Kowalski? Gonna have a sore shoulder tonight, I'm sure. Problems here for Kowalski. Kapanadze with that arm round the back, threatening his Polish opponent. Over the top again.
Kapanadze slowly comes closer and closer to his opponent. Kowalski knows that like this is the here he has the biggest chance when he's not completely into this grip of the Georgian. So now he has to do things. That's why he's very active during the kumikata. Yeah, okay, they're going to give him a push for this, and it was also so obvious. Yeah, but like it was so obvious, and they walked out so easy that maybe you could also say like just let it go. But yeah, these are those small things, you know, that you hope that you will lose. You will lose this when you're a senior. Because there's also there's one Shido on the board, okay, and now you just this second Shido was completely his own mistake, you know.
Close.
Good hip throw.
Couldn't get the turn.
Yeah, well.
Minute and a half left to go. Kapanadze just coming under a bit of a threat there.
Yeah, he needs a lot of time to get his proper grips, the thing he wants. And Kowalski knows, so he's not waiting. If he waits too long, then the strong dominant grip from the Georgian will be there, so he knows what to do. Just before the Georgian has the grip, attack.
Kapanadze has a minute to hang on if he can. I just get the feeling that that's the way things are looking at the moment.
Oh.
And he can't.
That's what we say, like,
yeah,
hold him down for 10 seconds afterwards, just to be sure.
I think we might be all right with that one.
Kowalski.
Look at the coach.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Kapanadze can't believe it either. Still trying to gather himself.
Good turn.
Yeah. Well, he was on his way out, wasn't he, Kowalski, for a moment? Just that turn at the last second. Right there.
That was a moment with a lot of power in between. And normally, yeah, you don't want to be in a situation like that with a Georgian. Because, it's in their DNA.
Second of the bronze medals goes to Marcin Kowalski of Poland, defeating Kote Kapanadze of Georgia. Coming up next, the final of the under 73 kilo category. Tanaka Ryuga of Japan goes up against Georgi Terashvili of Georgia. It's Tanaka in the white judogi, Terashvili in blue, and the referee in the middle for this one is Ofer Benzvi of Israel. Irakli Tsirakidze didn't have to leave the competition floor. He just waited there for his next one to come in. How bad is that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't win the bronze medal, but
No.
I might take the gold here. Tanaka in the white judogi, Terashvili in blue. Georgia looking for some revenge here. Nice little match-up with Georgia and Japan. Both countries trying to work out how best to combat the other, because they meet on such a regular basis.
It's always clash of styles.
You've got the current Olympic champion in the weight from Japan, but the current world champion from Georgia.
Just that's why shitty.
So I wonder if they're watching at home, the Georgians, if they are. Gauma Jurba. We shall see how this one turns out. First minute out of the way. Both athletes just nice and careful in feeling each other out.
I'm waiting for a soda, man. Like, oh, the strong,
almost.
yeah, but also really nice turned out of this situation from Tanaka.
Yes, he was definitely going over at that point, and then managed to turn onto his front.
Yeah, rolls over on his head.
Picks up a penalty for passivity. Uchigari effort right in that far right corner. Terashvili just stepping off that. Looks nice and calm at the moment. Hasn't yet come under any threat from Tanaka, but Tanaka, with that one-sided effort that we saw successful earlier on, doesn't quite come off on this occasion. Single Shido against Tanaka. That's the only mark on the scoreboard at the moment, which now reads less than half the contest to come. Thought about the Makikomi. Goes for the Sumigeshi again. Another bump of the head.
The way Terashvili is having his grips on this side, I have the feeling that Tanaka has no repertoire for it.
For that
for his
setup.
throws.
Yeah, yeah.
On the other side I saw Sode, but he's still not figured out what he can do against this strong, dominant Georgian grip.
Georgi Terashvili, super prospect for Georgia in this weight. They're looking to fill the gap that Lasha Shavdatoashvili will leave shortly.
Well, you never know. If I look at Shavdatoashvili and the way he trains and the way he looks, maybe he continues until he's 50. Yeah, sometimes I hear from the Georgians that he's like a real training animal.
Well, he's going to have some stiff competition now. It's not a bad effort either. Tanaka looking to take advantage of anything that he can. Chance for a turnover on the ground. Be careful here. No, missed it now. Terashvili up to not only defending against the attempted turnover, but he's also trying to free his leg. Tanaka had that well and truly trapped, and the referee called Mate. A little over a minute left to go. And now Tanaka picks up a second penalty. Something else for the Japanese to think about. Well, he's got some acrobatic skills, hasn't he, Tanaka?
Yeah, but he has no plan, he has no technique. If the Georgian has his grip, he's in big trouble. He just doesn't know what to do with it.
Not the strongest Makikomi effort that we've seen from Terashvili, but he manages to put in another attack. He's keeping up a good tempo here. Looks to go left-sided. Not in control of that. Really has looked comfortable, Dennis. What was it that he didn't like there? Oh, nothing. See, that's the problem for Tanaka. He's straight into the attack, isn't he? No time for the Japanese to settle and try and get a grip.
This was like almost a score, you know. Of course, there was a bit of time, but yeah, he just rolled over on his side. Look.
Yeah, two movements. That's the second movement, the push.
Yep. But
there's one, and at that point, when he gets both feet on his knees, it's a second movement. The first one's finished.
Yeah.
You
know, it was the push, of course, but just to say that every time Terashvili is really close with this left Uchimata and with this grab, and Tanaka doesn't know what to do with it.
At a loss. He's on the edge here, Tanaka, of picking up a third penalty. I'd like to see this end with a score, but if he's not careful, he's going to get the timing wrong, the tempo of the contest, and pick up a third. Here's a chance.
This is quite good.
That's his best effort yet.
Yeah.
Remember, we saw him execute one with one arm earlier on. He had a bash at that early on in the contest, didn't come off. Terashvili has been going for 4.5 minutes. I wonder if that is the limit of his staying power. Takes a deep breath and gets ready for the next cycle. We've had half a minute of golden scores. 2 penalties against Tanaka. Terashvili is penalty free. Oh, Chigari, he almost goes over. Well, that was as close as anyone has come to scoring. Tanaka beginning to step it up now. Terashvili's going to have to put him away here, because Tanaka looks as though he's weathered the storm. And he's the one who's coming up with attacks. Yep, picks up a penalty for passivity. Got to get this done now. Tanaka, like a shark in the water, beginning to smell a bit of blood.
Yeah, like after a few minutes that he was like, I don't know what to do. Now slightly. Yeah, but you know what I don't understand? Like, Terashvili had a completely well executed plan. Yeah, it worked, and now he's changing sometimes to right. Yeah, well, hold him. Hold him.
Yeah, he's got to be. Unfortunately, he's got to be on top.
No. Well,
oh, the
it was possible. Now the trouble is there.
He's
now
gone now.
Yeah,
he's gone now. It's not going to happen.
No.
Yep, Tanaka. He smelt that blood, just a sniff, and then he was in.
Yes, well, you cannot say that Terashvili did not have enough chances to win this final, and it was like who had the longest breath, and that definitely was Tanaka.
You just began to see signs of the tide turning and going against Terashvili slowly, and then bit by bit got the feeling, hang on a minute, he hasn't put him away yet, got to finish this off. And unfortunately for Terashvili, he couldn't. It was Tanaka Ryuga of Japan who came through in the end, held on, as I say, weathered the storm, and eventually came up with a gold medal winning performance in the under 73 kilo category. Georgi Terashvili had to settle for silver medal.
It was all close, and you know, in the end now I don't have the feeling that like the best fighter won this final, but that's not important. You know, it's you have to win this final, and that's what Tanaka did. And it looked for a long time that he had absolutely no clue what to do with this Georgian opponent. But you know, when you don't get thrown, and it continues and it goes on and on,
you stay in there with a chance.
You stay in there with a chance. Yeah.
It ain't over till it's over.
No.
Right, we come now to the awarding ceremony for women in the under 57 kilo category.
The medals will be presented by the Vice President of the International Judo Federation and President of the American Judo Federation, Mr. Carlos Segara.
Medals are being presented by the Vice President of the International Judo Federation, Carlos Segara. The first of the bronze medals goes to Eguchi Rin of Japan. There's a bronze medal also for Veronica Toniolo of Italy. Silver medal goes to Omori Akari of Japan. And the gold medal goes to Özlem Yildiz of Turkey.
International Judo Federation, Military and Police, and President of the Judo Federation of Dominican Republic, Mr. Gilberto Garcia.
Yeah, a good weight category with some interesting contests. But it was Yildiz who came out on top, and now a national anthem of Turkey. Time for the family picture, and then a few photos with the winning quartet. Toniolo and Eguchi were the bronze medal winners. It was Mori who took the silver, and then Yildiz picked up the gold medal. We've got one more weight category to bring you, and that is the under 63 kilo category. The first of the bronze medal contests features Melkia Okekone of France, or Oshekon, I think. We'll go with Oshekon. She's up against Ishioka Kurumi of Japan. It'll be Oshekon in the white judogi, Ishioka in blue, and the referee in the middle. For this one is Heather Luchins of Belgium. Ishioka has been an interesting fighter to watch. I didn't see a great deal of Ochakorn, but Ishioka, almost all her contests. She just had that one slip in the semi-final against the Brazilian Kailani Cardozo, and that put her into this bronze medal contest. Ochakorn lost out in the quarterfinal to Christo of Croatia. Ochakorn then went on to defeat Antoinetta Palumbo of Italy. And we'll see Christo in the upcoming contest.
Ochakorn is completely dominating with this grip. And yeah, it's difficult for Ishioka to get out of the enormous pressure.
Well, when all else fails, the Japanese women normally resort to newaza. That's the fallback. We have seen Ishioka win in newaza earlier on.
No.
Yeah, there was one contest earlier on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all done. Yeah. But because the French girl is right-handed, strong, so it is possible for Ishikawa to jump underneath with the shoulder throws, what she did the whole day.
I just think that may be her best bet now. You know, she's plugged away at that, you know, the shoulder throws with everyone without any success. Right, let's see what she can do from here. No. Didn't even look as though anything was going to develop. And normally you can see an athlete who's quick on the ground, knows how to work from that position, and at least they can start making something happen.
But the French girl looks a bit tired already after 2 minutes, but this is a good effort.
Caught cold there. Ishioka.
So that looked like a trick. She was like standing like really tired. Every time the right grip and then Seonage on the other side. So much taller than her opponent.
Well, she's got a mountain to climb now, Ishioka.
And also the Seonage not to the front but to the side. She just like rotated her on her back and just...
Yeah.
Good change of direction though. It's
now maybe from here.
Yes, getting closer, getting closer. And this
is it. Just the right hand.
Well, no, the arm is out. The arm.
That's it now.
No, she can go out. Yeah, you saw that she lost the arm. Oh, this cost a lot of energy, but it's worth it because the Wasari is still on the board.
Yeah. And Ishioka now, if she didn't hear me before, she found out herself. You know where to go. You got a minute and still got a minute.
Again,
that's good effort.
Where she made the Wasari with. But is this now a trick that this Ochakorn looks so tired? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
And then
she comes with an attack.
Yeah.
Well, the French fighter Ochakon can dance away as much as she like now. She's penalty free.
Yeah, but she has not the right grip that she really wants it. Now, it is possible for Ishioka to jump underneath with the shoulder throw.
She's going to have one more effort, Ishioka. Incredibly, the best thing for this contest would be not for Ishioka to catch Ochakon on the ground, but for her to level things up with Wazari. That would just take the wind out of the French fighter, and then we'd have a little bit more time. Almost off the other side. Well, you have to decide what you're going to do. There's not enough time for the turnover here, I don't think.
No. And not enough power.
No.
So
it's gone now. Yeah.
It is Ochakon who walks off the tatami with a bronze medal. Ishioka, 5th place.
Yes, I like to see those contests that have got something in it.
Yeah, well, this was one. Because the way she was fighting, sometimes she looked like exhausted.
Yeah.
And then there was new energy again, and in the first few minutes there's really strong right-handed grip. Then a real nice combination to the left side. This was a good score.
Yeah. Just did enough. And it actually was a good score from Ochakon. Ishioka close to getting a save, but not quite. We've got a second bronze medal coming up now. Agnesa Zuko of Italy goes up against Katarina Christo of Croatia. It'll be Zuko in the white judogi, Christo in blue, making his way to the middle. To referee this one is Ganbold Nyamtsov of Mongolia. There he is. Right, let's just see what happened with Zuko earlier on then. It was Zuko who lost to Ishioka. She was the last of the athletes who failed to work Ishioka out. That was in the quarterfinal. She lost in the quarterfinal. Semi-final she got worked out, and in the final she got worked out, Ishioka. But this was the last one to work her out. It was too late. When she came off the mat, she said, I should have done this, and this. Anyway, she has a chance now, and there she goes right away. Huge start. Can't get caught here. You cannot throw and then get caught that way. And that was lucky for Zuko, because that really was a great start. Look at this.
That's an Uchimata.
Yeah. And then almost rolled into the
Osakami.
That would have
been
it
happens.
Terrible way to go out. Anyway, she leads by Wazari, and that was in the first 30 seconds we've had some action.
And I have the slight impression that was Wazari a bit too early in the fight. That Christo
She's just been woken up.
Yep.
He's woken the sleeping giant. Although at 63 kilos, we can't really employ the term giant, can we? We better think of something better than that, Dennis. Christo then trails by Wazari, who had the first minute. Another Uchimata effort from Zuko. Well, she just had a little stab at it. Looking forward again. Whoa. Yeah, the left leg is blocking it, isn't it? Couldn't turn her. Christo has to dig deep here. There's no secret where Zuko wants to go. He's shaping for another big Uchimata effort. Christo trying to make things difficult for her and just being that little bit bent over. It does make her own attacks that little bit more difficult. And Zuko, as an alternative to that, or in response to that bent over posture, is looking for that little maybe Yoko Sotemiwaza, or maybe she's got the modified Kataguruma in her armory, but it's not really one that you see employed by many women. It failed there as she needed to have her arm to block her opponent. I wonder if they'll penalise that.
If I would be the coach of Zuko, I would just say, like, stand with this really strong left-handed and don't do anything, because now she gets a Shido for a failed / false attack. But
well, they gave her it for the blocking.
Yeah,
with the hand.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But if she hadn't blocked with the hand, they'd have given it for the false attack. Yes.
Yeah, now you have to put energy in it, like, act busy, like, just go for it, you know, every second counts now.
Nope. Christo was strong enough to fight off that turn. Yeah, on your way. Thanks for coming. Sorry. I know that's harsh, but, you know.
Well, she gets the left hand so easily that Christo, she has to fight herself into closer to her opponent.
Half a minute left to go. It's a long time to hold on, isn't it? 3.5 minutes. She scored in the first 30 seconds. Well, actually it was the first 10, 15. Yeah. Too far away. Chance now on the ground. That's gone begging as well. And he's so quick. Well, she won't mind having the leg trapped here. This is it, Dennis.
Last few seconds are ticking away. It's Zuko from Italy who wins the bronze medal. Again a medal for Italy.
They haven't missed yet. They have not missed. Every women's weight category. 48, yes. 52, 57 and now 63.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Nessa Zuko.
You're really having a great world championship.
Well, the single slip earlier on, but she made up for it. Came up with a really good scoring technique right from the get-go. It was a good effort from Caterina Christo, but unfortunately fell at the medal hurdle. She'll be upset with herself. the Croatian, but it was a good effort from her. Young enough to come back. And it was a very, very good Uchimata.
So
we come now to the final of the under 63 kilo
Yes.
category. I know Dennis van der Geest is on the edge of his seat as Johan van Lieshout of the Netherlands goes up against Kaliani Cardozo of Brazil. It'll be Van Lieshout in the white judogi, Cardozo in blue. I'm going to leave this up to Dennis. The referee in the middle for this one is Lubomir Peter of Australia. It's all yours, pal.
Well, Van Lieshout, yeah, what can I say? The reigning world champion.
And I was going to wear an orange tie today, but I thought, better not. Uchigari, and then again working on the outside. I thought that was a tactic that she just employed against the Japanese, but no. She likes to work on that side then. All right. Little stab at Koji. It's all a little bit untidy when they've only got the sleeves. Good grip.
Oh.
Got herself into a good position there. Couldn't quite finish off.
Well, the aggression is there.
Yeah, that's. I like to see that.
Yeah, but I've seen with Cardoso as well. Also against the Japanese in the semi-final. This Brazilian, we did not see her so often.
Going to get penalised for just hiding that grip. Oh, she got away with it, and he called a mate.
I think that's also, something you can decide, but it doesn't make it quite clear.
Yeah.
No, Shido for stepping out of the contest there. No, but that's not the way to show it.
For hiding the grip.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Well, okay.
She just hid that hand.
Yeah, but he did it like theatrical with his leg also outside. Again, good effort from the Dutch girl.
That was close as well. Good little period here for Van Lieshout. Yeah, punchy, isn't it?
No, it's a hard fight. It's a hard fight, and they're not easy for each other. And the strong left to right. That's a what a counter! Unbelievable. Okay, Wazari on the board for Van Lieshout.
Take your time to work this. Get the arm nice and tight.
And she's not going to
work
hold
it
that.
out.
No.
Yeah, here it comes.
It's
Had
over.
to tap out.
It's Van Lieshout. who is world champion again, and that's
The only one.
the only, and quite impressive.
Yeah. She did, I mean, everyone. And even Cardoso, who probably
Cardoso
the most dangerous.
Yeah, and for me today, not if you look at the results, for me, the woman who was in absolutely top form today, really enjoyed her fighting all day through. Did an excellent job here in the final for 3 minutes, but this counter of Van Lieshout from the Uchimata from Cardoso was absolutely amazing. Straight into the arm lock. So she's able to score herself, counter attack, really good newaza. Well, it's not that strange that she's now the double world champion. That was a real good effort from Cardoso. So big champion, and definitely one that we as a Dutch team will have a lot of fun with in the next few years, because she's already fighting so professional. Well, we're now watching Cardoso with close to the score. It's a shame that we don't see the Wazari that Van Lieshout scored.
That'll come up, well, at some
maybe
stage.
later on.
Yeah, our guy Philip is not in control of that.
No,
so,
I know. That's not. But in my opinion, that was
you had
a
to show
real,
that. You had to show that.
Sukashi style, like, or the turn, the counter attack that was, and straight into the to the newaza.
Well, we got the arm lock.
Yeah.
We got the arm. Right, we come now to the awarding ceremony for men in the under 73 kilo category. You may get to see it here.
Yes.
Yes, there's the,
nice. Well done.
Thank you so much, Fallon. Look, you know.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, we come to the awarding ceremony for the men in the under 73 kilo category, and I know there are going to be some huge smiles on the stage here. The first of the bronze medals goes to Marcin Kowalski of Poland. There's a bronze medal also for happy and smiling Jack Joneska of the United States of America. Silver medal goes to Georgi Terashvili of Georgia. The gold medal goes to Tanaka Ryuga of Japan. Some good categories today, Dennis.
Yes, and good judo.
Quite a number of fascinating fights. A few of them were for the diehards who like their tactics in judo, and I think we enjoyed some of that as well. And then you had some thumping ippons, nice newaza as well. And pretty much everyone who we thought should win did.
Yep.
Right. And now the national anthem of Japan. Time for the family picture. That's the winning quartet with Mohamed Marija and Jose Rodriguez. And then we've got the four. Kowalski and UNESCO were the bronze medal winners. I told you that Jack would have the biggest smile. He's going to be smiling all the way back to the United States of America. Silver medal went to Karashvili, and it was the Japanese Tanaka who picked up the gold medal. UNESCO's just happy. He's so thrilled at taking the medal. He can't wait to go off and share that. Well, we've got one more awarding ceremony to bring you, and it's the women in the under 63 kilo category. You're going to get to hear one of my favorite anthems.
Well, good to know. First time that Dutch man or woman wins the world title twice in juniors.
Good
and
one.
In style.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, she didn't shade it.
No.
She was the
well,
deserved winner.
To be honest, that one fight against the Italian, where the Italian got Hanso Komake.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Where she was thrown, wasn't she?
Yes, she was thrown. And she was not,
that's
in my
very
opinion,
true.
she was not winning that fight.
Yes.
But sometimes it also, you have to have a bit of luck.
What do they say? You have to take the rough with the smooth.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
you're
was, I think,
absolutely right.
maybe
yeah.
the hardest fight for her today.
And then Palumbo, oddly enough, didn't feature in the medals because she lost out to Ochakon.
No, but she got Hanso Komake.
Oh right, okay,
then
so
you're
that
out,
was
or not?
oh no, if
No,
it was
it's
if it's a direct Hanso
Direct.
Komake. So
Okay.
you'd have to look and see if it was something against the spirit of judo. No, it wasn't.
No. Afterwards,
she lost out.
against
Yeah.
the French. I
French
think?
girl, the French girl,
Yeah.
The first of the bronze medals. And there is the gold medal winner, Joanne van Lieshout.
I saw her this morning and looked really confident. And then still, afterwards it's quite easy to say this, but it is impressive if you win 2 times.
Sure, absolutely.
In a row.
No doubt about it. Agnesa Zuko and Melchior Ochakon were the bronze medal winners. Cardozo of Brazil picked up the silver, but there is the gold medal winner, Joanne van Lieshout of the Netherlands. And now the national anthem
Stand up, Sheldon.
of the Netherlands. Yeah, a super performance. Not just the fact that she has come back as a returning world champion, but throughout the day, and apart from that one slip that we were talking about with Palumbo, she really did look the part again, and no Japanese on the podium.
No. And well, to be honest, that's what we said in the morning when we saw her fighting the Japanese, that we weren't that impressed of what was the name, Ishioka. And yeah, so in the end, did not win a medal.
That's the way it turned out.
I think Cardoso, for me, was really, really good today. Especially when you see her performance, the medals that she won. That Van Lieshout is absolutely top star at the moment. Already won a Grand Prix, I think, in the seniors.
Yeah.
So also is making progress, not only in the juniors but also in the seniors. Amazing if you win 2 times. Cardoso for me was fighting really hard. Also in the final, tried everything. But yeah, really enjoyed watching her. For me, what Yildiz, Turkish world champion, that's also good.
Beating the Japanese in the final as well. And well.
And then, of course, we had one Japanese who
Tanaka
won against Terashvili, and I know for sure Terashvili is not sleeping well.
Yeah.
There are people that lose a final, but you know, after a while you can be happy with it because the other one was really better. But in my opinion, Terashvili was the one to win the gold, lost it.
And isn't it funny, because in the other weight category that we're just looking at, it looked as though Yildiz was going to lose the gold medal, and she ended up winning it.
Yeah. So it ain't over till the fat lady sings, or not.
Right, Dennis and I are going to be back tomorrow with more action from the 3rd day of competition at the Junior World Championships here in Guayaquil, Ecuador. But from all the broadcast team, Dennis van der Geest and myself, it's bye-bye for now.
See you tomorrow.
Join IJF NFT.